Over here, little update. My fig trees here, my cuttings. All right, two more died. I switched potting soils, and let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens from here on in. All right, that guy right there looks pretty good. Anyways, let's unbox some more stuff. Today, let's unbox this box here. And we will talk about this as well. So let's see what we got in here. Wow, man! All right. Looks like we got ourselves another nitro engine, kid. We got ourselves another LRP Xseries 32. All right, race inspired. Okay, you guys know I have a few LRPs. All right, this is my second Xseries race inspired. I will not be driving these stock. It doesn't do nothing for me stock. They're great engines. Don't get me wrong. For a guy that wants a little bit of feel of a nitro power, okay, even a stock 28.8. Novorossi will give you a good feeling and plenty RPMs. A Pico boost 0.28 as well, but or even an LRP.30X or an LRP.32X. All right, it's a great engine. They're reasonable. All right, price is good, but I need next level. I'm sorry about this. This doesn't do nothing for me. I have a modified 28.8 that feels so much better than a stock Xseries 32, and it'll spank that ass on a stock X32. All right, I have driven one, I have tuned one, and so I got that feeling. And that day was perfect when I did try out that stock 32X. I was also driving my modified 28.8 that's almost 2 years old, beating the hell out of it. So I went from the modified 28.8 then to drive my buddy's same car, same everything, 4.0 Truggy, and it was just like it didn't have that that same feeling that I just had just driving my modified 28.8. All right, but I tuned it and everything. It got a little better, started feeling good, but it wasn't the same. It was not the same. So I gotta get that feeling back. So I'm not gonna even bother with a stock one. I will be sending this over to Rick at RB Mods to get modified. Okay, I need modified. I'm sorry. All right, but if you're new to this, if you're new to nitro, or you just want a fun engine that's reasonable, go get yourselves a LRP32. A-Main Hobbies has them in stock now. All right, you guys remember, man, that was a big pain. A-Main Hobbies would have a batch and then get sold out quickly. They would have a batch and then get sold out quickly. Well, LRP is back in business. Get out there and get yourself some LRP race-inspired 32s. But I want more, so it's going over to Rick to get modified, okay? Along with other engines that I got. All right, let's take a look. This modified Novorossi 28.8 will spank that ass on a bone stock LRP 32, okay? But a modified one, I do not know. I do have a modified 32. You guys remember, you guys know about it. All right, it has not been in my Truggy for the past year and a half because I've been having so much fun with the modified Novorossi 28.8. Feels so great. Now, when I had this 32 modified, there was no race-inspired 32 out, okay? There was no X-Series, none of that. So the 32s that came out before only came out with the stupid pull start, one-way bearing crap, all right? And that was heavy as hell, all right? And this was a Spec 2. Now this is a bad bitch right here. This engine has been through a lot. it was supposed to be blown by now, but it did not. Still will run, still will fire up, and still will spank that ass. All right, I got many videos with this, and she was pretty nasty. All right, my Truggy actually got known with this, but that 28.8 did very well and got even more known with it. But I did keep up with a 6S Armor Creighton with this. I actually beat it to the jump. I have videos of it. I can have proof of everything that I say. All right, this was the engine. All right, that I made it to the hill and jumped off before the 6S Armor Creighton. All right, so back when we had these LRP.32s, it was really basically a monster truck engine. We put these in monster trucks or whatever, and it was just a little torque guys. It was the best, most powerful stock engine you can get for the price. And we were aware, we knew that the quality is not as good as a Novorossi or a Pico or an OS. We knew that. I know that already. We knew that, whatever. But the price was okay, so, and this was a great engine. It had power. We would just stick them in monster trucks, okay? But now when we wanted next level Truggy, we had to modify these, okay? So we would modify this. We would look around, get the backplate for it. The 32X backplate would fit, and there's a Dynamite plate that will also fit also. All right, so there was two backplates that could fit, the LRP.32X and the Dynamite plate. I forget what part number it was. And what we would also do is get rid of the stupid X-Tech carburetor, this clunk of metal. All right, we get rid of this. That was no Venturis, no nothing, leaks, and this was just whatever. And we would throw one of these plastic Novorossi carburetors, but we would have to modify that as well. And then we would get Venturis, and if you don't want to spend the money on getting a 9mm Venturi, we would drill them out, just like this one here. So we would modify everything. All right, and then you can get any LRP engine, especially a modified one, run just as good as a Novorossi. Novorossis feel great, they run great. And on top of that, you would have power that was never seen before, that was never felt before from a nitro. You understand? Yeah, you can do your ceramic bearings, you can do whatever you want, but for off-road, you really don't want ceramic bearings. You could do the inner one. But anyway, yeah, man, so I still have it. Look at that. See? I don't know what I'm going to do with this. You know, I don't know how much life it has left, because I really dogged this shit. You know, I dogged it. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be with this. Here's the stupid stock pull start. Here's the backplate part number at the time. All right? I don't even think, you can probably still get these. But there's no need to get these now, guys. Because all you got to do is get an Xseries. Now, that new one's over there, but I also have another Xseries here. What we got here? What we got here? This is not an Xseries. All right, so look, LRP. The hell is she? Oh, snap. These look like the three engines that Pico Boost kit. That. Here we go. There it is. Now, when LRP took a break for a while, when they threatened us that they were gonna close doors. You guys remember that, right? When they shut doors for a bit. Man, I was worried, man. I'm like, well, people were buying LRPs left and right, man. So I was stocking up on LRPs. I had 3 LRPs. 2 of them I sold to my friends. 1 to my brother-in-law. 1 to my good friend. And then I'm like, yo, I got to get one for myself. And I wound up keeping that myself. I'm like, I had people offer me crazy money for this. And I said, no way, man. I'm keeping it just in case LRP never comes back out again. Here it is. Xseries. This is how you get bone stock. Look, now you get the Venturis. All right. But my good friend Jason Naturi, you guys can go over to his channel. He's got beautiful 4.0 Truggy that he built, and he's got a bone stock LRP.32 Xseries race inspired. All right, just like this, just like the one we just unboxed together. And he also had issues with his stock carburetor. Now, the new Xseries engine is great because it comes with a backplate already. You don't have to look around. You don't have to kill yourself looking for one, whatever. It comes with a backplate, so you save money. Comes with it. And supposedly comes with a better carburetor. Now, he ran his stock carburetor for a while, for a good, I don't know, I'd have to ask him, I think for a good season over there at LI Bash. All right. And then he was having issues with it. You know, he had like a high idle every now and then that wouldn't drop. And if he would drop it, it would stall. And then he had his carburetor was getting stuck at wide open throttle. Well, he did the Novorossi carburetor modification so it could fit the LRP engine. I have a video that shows how to do that. Okay, you got to get a Novorossi carburetor and you shave it 1 millimeter. All right, once you mill it, you'll see it. I have past video, you can go to it and check it out, how to modify a Novorossi carburetor for an LRP engine. You can check that out. It's a pretty simple thing to do. Just to make sure it's clean, all right? And make sure you do a clean job, nice and smooth. File it out if you have to after the sand belt. You could file it. There's so many ways of doing it. It's very simple to do. All right. So Jason Arturi did all that on his own. Popped that sucker on his LRP.32X stock and tuned it, and that thing is running awesome, man. You can go to his video right now. He's got a video, I think, probably 1 or 2 videos ago. From where he is now, man, that stock 32 at the end of the video, that son of a bitch lifted the front wheels off the ground. And now to do a wheelie on a 4.0, it's not easy. All right, it's not like you can put a freaking 21 on a monster truck and do wheelies. You know what I'm saying? Those are like they're lumpy, they're clumsy, they're all over the place, tipsy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now a Truggies, especially a race Truggy like this, not like even a RTR Truggy, any 8 platform, but like you get a good race Truggy that's balanced differently. A 4.0, the weight is a little bit more up front, so it'll be harder for you to lift. Unlike a 3.0. 3.0 is very similar to what most people are running today, like RTRs. Here, let me show you. Now this is the RTR Losi 8. It's based off the 3.0. It is not off the 4.0. All right, now this is still not a 3.0 by any means, because the 3.0 is race kit that comes with the TLR parts. All right, different towers, different shocks, a bunch of different things. All right, but this is still a great platform to start off with. It's fun. All right, it doesn't feel anything like the 4.0, but it's 10 times better than a freaking MT. You know what I'm saying? You can still hook these up. All right, the diffs on here I'm not too fond of. You waste a little bit of power. All right, but there's a lot of stuff that you can do to this to quicken it up a bit. All right, even the outdrive cups here. See, these are like so heavy, you know, compared to the TLR stuff. Team Losi Racing. All right, there's so many things here. All right, I know Matthew's toy chest right now is running one, which is awesome. This is my daughter's. It still has a stock engine. I can't believe it still hasn't blown up because I've driven it. My daughter, she drives easy with it once in a while. No big deal. I swear I thought I was gonna have a Novorossi 28.8 in here. I was just gonna slap a stock engine in here for her. All right. I have many friends that have them blown up, especially when you put the backplate on, because when they gain that extra power and the exhaust, you know, there's one of many. They came back. All right, his backplate, if anybody needs, I'd have to ask Joe. Now, this is not the backplate that will fit an LRP. All right, just in case you guys have Spec 2s and Spec 3s, LRP 32s, and you want to convert them or modify them or to run on a Truggy or something, you would have to get a backplate. Anyway, this will not fit. This is only for Dynamite engines. There is a Dynamite backplate that will fit this engine and the LRP.32 engines. But yeah, man, it's great. You know, it's pretty durable. Still has the stupid plastic turnbuckles. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Now, yeah, my daughters jumped it and crashed into the fence and a bunch of stuff and the curb. Nothing really has broke on it. Nothing. All right. I even jumped this. I even ran it and dogged it. All right. I'm like, oh, yeah, I was killing it. Because it started feeling better. I started tuning it. All right. I was killing it. And then I'm like, oh, I better stop and just lay off of it and hand the remote back to my daughter before I really have to replace the engine. And no, she's still running. All right. I didn't do any exhaust on here yet because it's not really not worth it yet. When I replace this engine for my daughter, then I will replace the exhaust. Yeah, let me show you what I did. If you're running this stock engine, if you want to save some money and you want a little better performance, there's really not much you could do to this engine. All right, I wouldn't really change an exhaust on here because this Dynamite engine, she'll run and everything, but the more power and the more RPMs and the better you get this engine to run, to put out, she's gonna fall apart. All right, the connecting rod's not gonna hold up. All right, it's just gonna go quickly, you know. So what you can do is this, a little trick, save money. All right, it comes with this exhaust that I do not like. I mean, it sounds pretty good for a stocker. I do not like this header for bashing, but whatever. And it's super long. All right, so what you got to do is this. If you want to save some money and get some RPMs out of here, more power, free, and especially if you have a backplate on here, is just loosen up your coupler. I do not like this type of exhaust. I like the springs. I like the grommet. That's the exhaust every nitro engine should have. All right, but this has the cheapy coupler shit. All right, so loosen it up. Loosen your pipe up there, and put this pipe all the way up against this header. Put it right up to it. All right, you will gain more RPMs and free horsepower. Done. You don't have to buy any pipe for this. All right. If you want even more, cut this header, make it shorter. Boom. Put this pipe all the way up against it. Okay. You will gain even more power and more RPMs. Okay. Just keep the stock gearing that comes with it. All right, because if you start gearing it too much, it's going to lose the power. It doesn't have that grunt, that torque to pull the gearing. You know what I'm saying? So keep the stock gearing, which is fine. It's good enough. Just get this engine to perform more. But be ready because you have a good chance of this falling apart. That's all. When it does, get rid of it. Do not rebuild it. Get rid of it and throw a stock Novorossi 28.8 or throw a stock LRP.32X. Can't go wrong. All right. The Novorossi will probably most likely last the longest. But I'm telling you, people told me that, oh, the LRP is going to fail me, especially modified. Let me tell you something. My LRP has been dogged. All right. All right. My Spec 2 has been dogged. And I dogged that son of a bitch, and it's modified. It was supposed to be blown up by now. And it has not blown up. It has not blown up. I can run it any day. I could slap that engine on this and blow up transmissions. If I put that modified 32 in here, I would be tearing up differentials. You know what I'm saying? And she's ready to fire up at any moment.